Hey there everybody, welcome back to Halo Canon. This is Soul Freak. You should already know what this is about. We're giving away the championship bundle. Let's get right into it. So, had a pretty good number of entries for all this. Be sure when you, after watching this video, let me know what you thought of the contest. You know, the format and everything. Was I clear on the rules and all that? Because I want to make sure that I'm worried that some people might have been confused on how to do everything. So anyway, let's get right into it. We had one social media share and then 4 theories, so let's get into the theories. And of course, if I butcher your username, please forgive me. Jab91 says, the theory goes that George 052 is in fact dead. While never seen in the game Halo Reach, it is implied that George has died during the subspace explosion that destroyed the Long Night of Solace. There is evidence to support this. The last time we see George, he is given his dog tags to Noble 6. In military culture, this is a sign of finality. Also during the later mission, Exodus, when asked about him, Noble 6 replies he didn't make it. While it is unknown what 6 means by this, some would take it as meaning George did not survive. More evidence is seen during the mission Pillar of Autumn, where Emil mans the MAC gun. One of Emil's lines while firing is, "That one's for George," as if something has happened to George. Well, what happened remains unknown. This does fit with the theory that George is dead. Yeah, not recently, in the past, there's been a lot of ideas that George might have survived, which is utter bullshit. If he didn't die from the slipspace explosion itself, he would have died from the huge amount of radiation that's released when a slipspace drive activates. And that was an unshielded drive, by the way. That was uncontained. Hence why it exploded anyway. So, yep. Next one we have from Awesome Sauce 1. I don't know if this is explained in Initiation, but in First Strike, page 153, Halsey mentions everyone evacuated, so if Halsey stayed behind at Castle Base for Operation White Glove, it can be imagined June left with everyone else. That is, in my opinion, the way he most likely survived. Sadly, the only problem with this, if it does end up being true, or even if it doesn't, this basically goes against what Carter told June at the very end of that final scene of when we last saw him in Halo Reach. Roll clip.
We will escort you to Castle Base.
I require no escort, Commander.
June, make sure nothing falls into enemy hands.
I'll do what's necessary, sir.
And we're back. So yeah, that's probably how he got off, but we'll see. Next one's from Pink Theory. Try this theory on for size. The Precursors cut the Forerunners off from the domain because they believe the humans are the next in line to hold the mantle. This being said, Cortana is one of the first contributors in making this happen. She is instrumental in humanity stepping towards the future role as Supreme Leaders, guaranteeing her spot in the domain, making her, in a way, immortal. It is here that Cortana will wait quite possibly next to the Librarian. This way she can still be a participating character in the next at least 2 more Halo games. Ultimately, the Chief will die, which will reunite the two of them in a bittersweet ending. This is just a theory, and however the story plays out, I will love it. Alright, Pink. The only problem with this, and spoiler alert right now, for Halo Silentium, the domain was destroyed. It turned out to be a precursor artifact. In fact, the organon that Born Stellar was looking for during Cryptum. So, an ultimate repository for all the Precursors' knowledge, 100 billion years worth, older than the universe itself. So, quite an interesting one, but yeah, the domain, as far as we know, is destroyed. Maybe it just got locked off, I don't know, but all evidence says destroyed. Sorry. Last one is Chief 5461 with the Didax Children. His is more like a script, so here we go. Scene in the cargo hold. Elite, Shipmaster, what do we do about the Promethean Knights? Jewel, they will continue to serve us while on our journey to find all the holy machines of the Forerunners. Promethean Knight looks up to Jewel. Sangheili looks at the Knight. With them, the humans will quiver whenever they find us. They better. The Covenant fleet stops after being given the hull from Undama. 11 minutes later, Halsey comes onto the bridge. Jewel, Dr. Halsey, is that a problem? Halsey, yes, the Forerunner relic that was detected seems to move, like it's moving on its own accord. Jewel, brother, scan the system. A few moments went by. Nothing. Halsey, The equipment I had aboard the Affinity was able to pick up whatever it is quicker than what detectors are here. being I helped build it. Jewel looks at her. Doctor. Halsey, as I was saying, the Forerunner machine is floating in space along with space debris. Can you send something to retrieve it, preferably a Promethean Knight? Jewel questioned the thought of sending a Promethean Knight to retrieve it. Why? Why a Promethean Knight? Halsey, the Forerunner machine, they are Forerunner technology. To them it would be like a child seeking a lost brother or sister in a sense. Besides, it wouldn't hurt for you to check with it without sending any more of your soldiers to be killed. Jewel thought once again. She's cunning, but not that cunning. Jewel, send Recon Team 3 to retrieve the Holy Relic, with some support from the Promethean Knights. The Covenant Party retrieved the Forerunner Relic with the Promethean Knights. Mutter, greetings, my name is 686 Ebullient Prism. I'm still getting used to that word. Ebullient Prism, Guardian of Line Installation 1-4. You look like one of those beings that destroyed my line installation. Remarkable. She looked at the monitor with some confusion. Well, it talks perfect English. Ebullient, can you tell me how you got to be like this? Seeing as you're a reclaimer, yes. I was merely studying the organic life forms that crashed onto my moon that was assigned to me. When I was going to study them more closely, they took off and lured me toward... yes, they destroyed me! Now I remember! Those damn life forms destroyed me! Those damn dirty apes! No, those damn life forms destroyed me. Not all, at least. So, while there's no evidence that Ebullient Prism survived his ultimate, what seemed like his ultimate death on the line installation, they did bring back 343 somehow, despite, 5 laser blasts or whatever from the Chief and an exploding installation and burning arc. So, who knows? Maybe he does come back somehow. It's an interesting theory. Captures the characters spot on. Anyway. So, time for our final drawing. Who's it gonna be? Against all odds, the one guy who only had one entry, Mr. Happy Sadness. Congratulations! I'll be private messaging you over YouTube with the code as soon as this video is up. A couple things before I go. There's a nice update for Spartan Assault. Haven't gotten to try it out yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And there's a Halo 4 Game of the Year edition coming out in September or October. Go over to IGN. I'll leave a link with I'll leave a link with all the information in the description below. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. When you comment, please let me know what you thought of the contest and all that. The format, was I clear on the rules? All that jazz. Yeah. So thanks for watching. This has been Halo Canon. I'll see you next time.